everyone. Someone is asking me today about the actual effect which inflicts drone, and also about the cunning effect. So he thinks that cunning and drone give some effect to the bugged pulse cell. So let's investigate this. As you may remember, the problem is that as I have shown you before, sometimes pulse cell doesn't provide its main effect. So currently I have the same build that was before when I had tested it, maybe except of the lantern, but I will not use it, so it doesn't provide any effect. So the main parameters here are +3 pulse, which should provide every 8 hit as a critical, and the bonded weapon effect, each 8 hit in a row should provide much more damage than usual. So with these settings, it's very comfortable and useful to see whether the pulse cell works or not. So let's do it again with drone first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here is it. So the 8 hit was actually consisted of 1200. That was the damage from bonded weapon, and the same was from pulsed cell. So actually it was multiplied by 2 with pulsed cell. So what we want to do now, let's start some spin first. Currently the calculation system of training grounds is bugged, so the actual DPS should be higher, as I said in my previous videos, but it's okay. Okay, so now let's test again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you can clearly see that the pulsed cell stopped its effect, and also you have seen 2 different crits which were provided by effect of cunning cell. So in responding to the question I got several hours before today, as I said, cunning, even +6 cunning, actually provides different hits, so it doesn't affect the critical hit which I'm trying to catch right now, because that special critical hit is only the 8th hit in a row. These words "in a row" are very important. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was from cunning. 6, 7, 8. That was from bonded weapon damage. Again, no pulsed cell effect. Also, as to drone, let's see what does drone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here was from drone, less than 1,000. 6, 7. As you may see, we just have missed our so-called row. So let's start again. 1, 2, 3, and 1 for drone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we have seen right now 1 hit for less than 1,000 from drone. That was different hit, not our main hits. And we have seen some crits from cunning, and also the 8, the last hit, from bonded weapon. So again, no effect from pulsed cell. Pulsed cell +3. Currently it doesn't work. So let's switch off drone. Okay. Currently we have switched the drone. Let's test again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you may see, switching off the drone actually restores the effect from pulsed cell, but does it forever, or after some time it will vanish again? Let's test. Let's collect weapon meat and start some spin. Currently you may see that DPS is twice less than it was with drone. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, of course, but it's okay for current testing. Okay. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have missed one, but you have seen that there was no +3 effect again, only effect from bonded weapon. So bonded weapon gives us major blaze damage and additional 200 damage with the 8 hit. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, this viewer has told me that crits should be with a special sign in the end of numbers. Of course, I agree with it, okay, but as you may see, Phoenix Labs thinks another way. So again, here is Crete from Cunning, and it looks like it should, but here is here is the Crete from bonded weapon and from pulsed cell. I think I missed, was it with I forgot the word for that sign, but it's okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was clear Crete with bonded weapon effect and with effect from pulsed cell. Currently we have no active drone, so let's start spin again. Actually, we don't need to continue to finish the spin until it vanishes, because it's just the question of numbers and hits. So somewhere during the spin the calculation system bugs, and so okay, 1. Oh, that was our hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was from Cunning. 5, 6, 7 from Cunning. Again, now it works. So now it works as it should. But the problem is that I don't know, will it work for whole the day or for only some minutes. I don't know which interferes, which inflicts the additional effect on it. So again, what's the problem? The problem is that with drone, as I have shown you, it bugged. So +3 cell doesn't work very well as it should, as it was designed with drone. Because maybe yes, drone takes some counting and maybe the system calculates its hits like our main hits, but anyway it's a bug too, because it should work together with no plus, but currently it doesn't work like that. So of course we can not use drone, we can hunt without it, but it's not a good idea, because drone actually provides a lot of damage, and if you need to decide what thing to choose, +3 or +6 pulsed cell effect or drone effect, actually I think drone is more powerful. But again, this isn't the big problem. The big problem is that with drone +3 cell effect doesn't work every time as it should. So regarding this build, it doesn't provide its effect every 8 hit as it should. With drone switched off, it works more stable, as we have seen, but still with some questions. So let's, for example, minus the cunning effect. I don't know why, but okay, let's do it. Why not? Okay, no cunning effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cunning. We should recalculate, because cunning actually provides plus 30 critical strike damage. So, as you may already know, critical damage multiplicator in Dauntless equals 1.3, and you may also want to know the core damage to calculate it properly. So it doesn't look like you just take 2400 damage from our previous test and minus 30%. So we had 1800 right now, and in the past we had 2400. So we need a calculator to find the answer. But again, we can minus the bonded weapon effect also. Actually, yeah, maybe we can do it right now. 1 critical. From what? From free pulse, from free cunning. Okay, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was critical. 175. So let's calculate what should it be. 175. 175. It's like 1.3. So if it was critical, it should be like 400 of main damage. I mean main part damage, because it's also a part damage. So 175. If this was from free pulse only, then the basic part damage, if minus 30%, it should be 404. Okay. It's if we calculate it in a proper, fair way, but as you may know, Phoenix Labs thinks in other way, non-fair, so it actually should be less. Should be less, and it should look not like that. It should look like 384. We should multiply 384. We should multiply it per 1.3 and get 500 of damage. Okay, actually not this one. So how can we inflict not part damage but core damage? You see, we every time inflict part damage. Okay, let's wait for the counter to reset again. 256 core damage. 236. If we multiply 236 now 1 plus 3, get 3, 3, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it? What the fuck was it right now? Was it from 3 pulse? I don't think that it was the 8 hit in a row. And what says here? Every 8 hit with your weapon. Actually here they say every 8 hit with my weapon, not in a row, but with my weapon. Okay, my weapon. 1, 2. What was it? The 8 in a row? The 8 with my weapon? How could it be the 8 hit whatever if 2 or 3 hits before it also was critical? Remember, we don't have a Cunning 3 or 6 cell installed right now, so for every shield gain 1 bonus critical strike chance. Okay, let's minus Tenacious. Well, it starts annoying me. Let's minus Tenacious. So no critical, no additional critical chance, only from pulse. Yes? No, no, of course no, yes, no, doesn't matter, no, 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 so no crit. The crit right now comes only from pulse. Okay, let's test again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 490. How should we calculate it? 190. Does anyone know? 327. If we multiply this per 1.3, we will get 425. No, we had more. Okay, what we should multiply on what? I think I missed the point. Again, core damage 218. Let's multiply this. 218 multiply 1 plus 3. It's less than 300 damage. No. Okay, even if we multiply it to 2 actually, in this case it will be still less than we had. So maybe we should not hit the tail, but hit, for example, the leg. Okay, currently we see the same damage, part and core the same, equal damage. So what was it? 327. What was it? What was it again? 2 crits in a row. 2 crits in a row. Have you seen it? Seriously, does anyone see it? I think everybody see it, yeah? Everyone. This is main part damage, 280. But several seconds ago there were 2 hits in a row with critical damage. But according to this, every 8 hit should be critical. Four, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 327. One, 2, 3. What the fuck, huh? The 4 hit in a row gives us critical. So it could be some additional effect from the buffs which we already have, and maybe these buffs are from other players, but in this case it's still very uncomfortable to calculate it. Again, 327 the critical hit and 218 is a main hit. If you can calculate how one corresponds to another one, please let me know in the comments, because currently I don't know how to calculate it, how to find out is it right effect from pulse or no. and also actually I don't know how much it should be. When I asked Phoenix Labs the last time how it is calculated, they said that I should take the core damage of every hit and multiply it to 1.3. So according to them, 208, I should multiply 1.3. Let's do it. 208 multiply 1.3. So our crit should be 283. But we have 327. Okay, whatever. But I don't know, does anyone want to play with the build like that? So currently with no cunning installed, with no drone, with no additional cells or additional crit, yeah, it looks like +3 works somehow. But the problem is that it doesn't work properly with other cells installed, with other cells to crit and with active drone. Because who wants to use +3 cell standalone? It's useless. Standalone it's useless. And what will be if we install, for example, our initial bonded weapon? So currently we should have some additional damage with every 8 hit in a row. With +3 installs it was 327. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, where is our bonded effect weapon right now? Because the numbers are still the same as it was before installing the bonded weapon. Maybe we have missed our roll. Okay, let's do again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, yes, here is our roll effect. So what should we do? We should take this 1000 and minus 337, yeah? 337 is from pulse and about 700 is from bonded weapon effect. Something like this. But again, guys, let me be clear here. I don't expect this. When I clearly read this sentence, the 8 hits in a row deals additional damage. So how it should work according to my opinion? You take this 700 damage and you add to this 700 damage another 700 damage, and then you have 1400 damage. But not like this, not 700 plus 300, in total 1000. That's cheating. Because when I tested it with the initial build, when it was with drone, when it was with cunning, etc., you have seen that sometimes the total hit damage was 200 and 2400, and sometimes it was 2 times less, so 2 times big or 2 times less. But It wasn't like you take 300 and you take 700 and you plus them and then you have the total damage. No, not like this. Again, the 8 hit in a row. So when we hit for the 8th time, we inflict 700 damage. Okay, but then we should also inflict a critical with that hit. But currently it looks like when the pulse pacts, it inflicts his additional critical damage not to every 8 hit in a row, but at random. It may give it to your drone, it may give it to your other weapon hits, and maybe then it summarizes with your cunning effect, or it just may give it to the universe without providing anything to you. So again, 1, 2, 3. What was it? I think it was that effect from pulsed cell. By some reason it decided to give me all his power of critical, not for 8 hit in a row, but for his 8 hit. That was actually my 3rd crit in this current roll. So I should always notice it somewhere in my mind, recalculate it, when it is 8 hit, not in a row, and when it is not the 8 hit. So it's very useful, yeah. Thanks Phoenix Labs. Currently I got all the information, how it works. So here's my character standing right now and thinking what to do next. What hit will be the next? Will it be the first hit with my weapon, because the previous was critical provided by 3 pulse effect? I definitely have missed the row for the bonded weapon, so currently I'm clear like a, I don't know, like a water, like a sunshine. Let's hit something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why he decided to inflict this critical damage with my 5th hit, not in a row, but with my 5th hit? Why? Where is the point here? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1000. So again, 2 effects are available from bonded weapon and from pulse. Okay, let's install pulse. Why not? Let's install pulse. Pulse. Let's install cunning. Okay, we installed cunning. Have installed cunning. So now we have plus 30% critical strike damage. Great. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me calculate this. So plus 30 additional critical strike damage equals to 200 of actual damage. So I don't know, is it good or no? 200. It should be 1,300 and more, but it's less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No damage at all. Great. 6. What was it? It was pulse. 2. 3. It was pulse again. Oh, it wasn't pulse. Maybe it was cunning plus pulse now. But we still should get some damage when we hit for the 8th time in a row. So, in a row. Weapon off, weapon on. Let's inflict 8 damage in a row. 8 hits in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it was definitely crit, yeah. But which crit? Our crit or not our crit? I don't know. I don't know. So again, what should what I'm trying to catch? Actually nothing, because it doesn't work as it should. It's obvious. It works somehow. If you like when something works somehow, go play it. As to me, here is my very initial build. Yeah, plus 3. Bonded weapon and all other stuff. So what I expect again: weapon on. 1. The first hit is a critical. Okay, great. Again, I do enjoy it very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, thanks, 8. You may say everything you want, but I don't see that it works currently as it should. Again, I expect that plus 3 will provide its effect to the 8 hit in a row. Because why not? Every 8 hit in a row actually equals to the 8 hit with your weapon. Because if you switch off your weapon and just stay for a while, the system the entire system calculation should reset its calculation, yeah? It looks reasonable. So then you activate your weapon and start your hits. And the 8 hit in a row should be equal to the 8 hit with your weapon. And it should provide more than 2000 of damage. Again, you may say everything you want, but no one can argue me with it, because as I have shown you before, I actually did this. I inflicted 2400 damage, and that was like 1200 multiplied 2. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't. I just have no words. I got 5 crits per 8 hits. Actually 6 crits. And none of them was the desired hit. Have no words again. Just don't know what to say. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No effect from pulse. Let's minus pulse. Let's minus pulse and let's calculate it again. No, not that one. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like when he inflicts combos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, with no pulse, we got 1246. Install pulse. We installed pulse and try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you seen it? Actually, it wasn't 2400, it was 2240. So it was like with free pulse we had additional 1000 of damage. But it's clearly now that it doesn't come from drone, but it actually comes from the pulse. Yeah, currently the pulse works, but according to my expectation, it should provide the same amount of the damage when it was before with no pulse. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2244. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1246. So the pulse actually gives us 998 additional damage. Go and calculate how it corresponds to the idea that critical hit is basic hit which was multiplied to 1.3. So 2244 equals to 1726 damage with no critical. And if it was with minus 1246, it's actually equals to 480 damage. So our basic hit should be not this one. Not this one at all. Okay, let's maybe return drone and see what will change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing. Drone gives nothing to this situation, as I expected. His hits are different. There is something else. Something else. Something else. Yeah. Okay. Let's minus the effect of pulse after the spin. As you may see, our hits from bonded weapon is 1131, and they are not critical. And our hits from when bonded weapon classes with pulse, we had no pulse right now. I had no pulse right now. Wait, what? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently the pulse is works. The pulse works currently, yeah? So let's minus it with spin. Again, this criticals for 2037. This should be the critical hits when bonded weapon classes with pulse. Yeah? Yeah, maybe yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently it works. Currently +3 works as it should. Yeah? Okay. What if it works? Why I don't see it with spins? Why I see 1358? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently +3 doesn't work, so it's bugged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, currently +3 pulse doesn't work.